Hey guys, it's me again. So, in honor of Jurassic June and apparently having some other things to do right now, and since I was done filming the first part of Dino Terror 2, I am going to be reviewing my little brother's Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is used in Dino Terror 2. This is the Adventure Wheels Mighty Megasaur Tyrannosaurus Rex brown variant. There was a green variant. So, anyways, there were a lot of things that caught me to reviewing this for a reason. Like, first off, which I will get into later, is that basically this looks pretty similar to the Jurassic Park Tyrannosaurus Rex, mainly following the paint scheme and entire look of it like Rexy from the movie, the first and fourth Jurassic Park movies. So anyways, I don't really have the package for this, nor my little brother does, but really the package was well, thrown away because we really didn't care, because I don't think it was really interesting enough. But anyways, I'd probably be showing a picture that is kind of similar to the same package if I can ever find one for you. So here's the picture. So anyways, let's get on to the review of this Tyrannosaurus Rex. Starting straight off the bat with the head sculpt, it looks very similar to the Jurassic Park Tyrannosaurs with very high detail, I could say. Like, the detailing on this is from a toy company that's not Hasbro, by the way. Of course it's not Hasbro. They can, like, look at the detailing on the scales and everything. It looks exactly accurate and completely detailed. Really looks authentic, I think. Just looking at it overall, it just looks completely cool. I mean, it looks like a Tyrannosaurus. Oh, and by the way, the skin is a bit of a rubber. Like, if you can see that. You can also squeeze the neck, but I don't think that's gonna do good because the mechanism, like mechanical parts in here, could move the body, or better yet, move the head around. Tyrannosaurus Rex also sports this little eye here, the red glowing eye, which we'll get to later. And also, the sculpting in the teeth, though, this is plastic, like very hard plastic, and the tongue and the, well, that area right there, the red parts. Well, just to say, they do have some detail in it, but the camera, I don't think the camera could catch it. So, yeah, the tongue is like hanging out for his roar. So yeah, that's the detailing in that head sculpt. So now we can get on to the other parts of detail, which is the entire body. Like, the entire body around has some very good scaling. The rubber part just stops right here, like the Stomp and Strike Tyrannosaurus Rex. The arms, well, the arms are kind of rubbery, but they're kind of rubber. Like, this is how rubbery the arms could get, but they're also detailed too. And then this is the hard plastic part, also following with the legs and the tail. But all in all, like I say, the detailing on this thing, it looks amazing. All that, just, well, if you can look for this at Walmart, you'll find it pretty well. But I don't know if it's the right one you can look for. As if flipping on either side, same details and stuff apply. But oh yeah, again, in the presence of screw holes. But let me count the screw holes. There's two two over here. Well, one's basically for the battery holding. Two over here. Two over here. Well, let's just say two of them on each part of the foot, I think. No, three of them on each part of the foot or leg. I bet I don't need to count. This is how much screw holes is like on the dinosaur. Quite frankly, everything in here has screw holes, but not entirely. The sound box is over here. The screw holes, thankfully, aren't not on the face because apparently this is rubber. You do not need screw holes on the face of a Tyrannosaurus Rex like this. Sorry, but I'm just like the Stomp and Strike T-Rex I got, it had screw holes on it. I mean, on the face. And so is the Hybrid Rex of 2016. Continuing with more detail, go down the legs. I'd say this is the part that kind of looks a little off, because, well, it looks a bit too cartoonish in my opinion. But I know it's a kid's toy, but it kind of looks a bit cartoonish if I had to say. Trying to get a little bit of autofocus. The focusing is very, very hard to focus on. But anyways, This is the legs. Like, this is how they look. Kind of looks weird, but hey, at least they ain't like the Stomach Strike. But no, at least it ain't like the T-Rexes in Jurassic World where they look all weirder than I expected. But anyways, that's pretty much the detailing and overall look of this giant Tyrannosaurus. Also, this was actually detachable, so pretty much, well, it's not detachable. It's actually just like the T-Rex from Jurassic World, the Chomping Rex. You can put the tail on there. It's also the Indominus Rex. Same with that one. Okay, so now we're done with the overall look. It looks pretty cool. Now we can go on action features. The first one happens to be the button on the side, which does this. So it makes the T-Rex roar with that. First it was a unknown roar, and then the second one was apparently a Jurassic Park T-Rex roar, and then the eyes will glow. And that basically gave me an idea the first time my little brother has gotten this Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, not the green variant, but I would like to get the green variant if I ever get a chance. But even if I do, or not. But anyways, the second feature, well, this is glass surface. As this thing drops, I might have to move it. The second action feature is on the bottom here, which has no paint for some reason. It's under here. There's a button here. You flick it up, it'll apparently make the T-Rex's legs move. And it'll be just a cycle. It'll go back to its roaring. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the action features. So for comparison time, I'm going to go compare this for some T-Rexes here, not including any human figures or anything, or any of the raptors. But let's just say I'm going to compare it to only T-Rexes. So here is the Stomp and Strike Tyrannosaurus Rex. If it could land right. That amazing T-Rex with the screw holes on its face. I'll just go over here on the side real quick. Let me flick it up. I apparently took the batteries out so it doesn't roar. So just to get the indication. So let's just say they're just about the exact same size, but this one's a bit more bulkier because, well, saying it beats Stomp and Strike T-Rex, so it's a bit more bulkier. So yeah, it has those ridiculous clicking in it. All in all, I still like this thing. So that's pretty much it for that one. So let's get the next T-Rex. Next up, we'll bring out the most iconic one in the Jurassic Park toy line, or better yet, in any Jurassic Park toy line ever existed. We bring out the most iconic T-Rex ever. The young Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, it's not the most iconic, it was the most played because apparently how the big T-Rex is also expensive. But anyways, this is how big it could get. So pretty much this one is a young T-Rex. It's not as big as, well, the giant T-Rex. Still a fan favorite. Last Tyrannosaurus Rex to compare this with. Let's get out one of my favorites in the 2009 lineup, or better yet, in the Jurassic Park 3 repaints. This little thing. Growler's Tyrannosaurus Rex. Just say the thing is already a dwarf. It's already small enough. But yeah. First I'm going to say this was one of my favorites, and this is the first Jurassic Park T-Rex I've ever owned at the time, besides the young Tyrannosaurus. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. That's all for comparison. A rating for this Tyrannosaurus Rex, I would probably rate this, well, let's just say exactly a 9 out of 10. For looking so much detailed and a bit more better than the Stomp and Strike Tyrannosaurus Rex in my opinion. I'm just saying that this Tyrannosaurus Rex is definitely worth the money. Or better yet, how much money it was, I don't really know. But it was kind of, well, a bit expensive into that point. But I don't know if it's the same price as Stomp and Strike, but thankfully it might not be, I don't know. But I'm just saying, this looks all around a cool looking Tyrannosaurus Rex to add in. If you want a Jurassic Park T-Rex, I think this one would look good. Stomp and Strike Rex would be a good choice, but if we went for the screw holes on the dinosaur's face and other Jurassic Park T-Rexes, or Jurassic World T-Rex is like the Charmin Rex, that probably won't be good enough, but I still don't count that. But I'm just saying this dinosaur deserves a 9 because of it looking so cool, and if I ever get a green variant, I'll probably rate that a 10 because apparently I like green T-Rexes. So anyways, this is all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. And Jurassic Park Dino Terror 2 will be coming soon, July 18th. Just a reminder.